Hey guys, what's up? Alec back with the daily stock market, and look at that. We have Apple down. Well, it was up 1.8%, but now it's down 2.3% from its daily high of $169 per share. But stay throughout this entire video because today we're going to be talking about the top 5 dividend stocks, and we might even throw some bonus stocks in throughout the video. So make sure you don't skip around and you drop an early thumbs up on this video if you want more videos just like this one. Now, I know you guys love when I do list type of videos, so here I am bringing them to you, the top 5. Now, we see Apple, okay, and it's really interesting because in the past week it's down 3.4%. Everyone's saying that Apple's crashing, even though it's only down 3.5%. However, if you scroll out to the last 3 months, you can see that they're actually at 11% growth, and they were at 21% growth. Apple is the first dividend stock we're talking about in this video. It's the best dividend stock that we're going to be talking about on this video. We're going to be doing the order in reverse, so we're going to be talking about the best stocks, dividend stocks first. Here we can see I have $1,400 in Apple, and we're up 10%. So we're dollar cost averaging $10 a day. If you're not dollar cost averaging into Apple, even if it's $3, $5 a day, then what are you doing? It's one of the biggest companies in the world, continue to show growth over the past years. It only has a 0.5% dividend, so it's probably one of the smaller dividends that we're going to be talking about in this video, but it shows great growth overall year over year. And that, my friends, is more important than the dividend, because you can see a big honking dividend down there of 5%, 6%, 12%, 15%. But the thing is, if you go to the yearly chart and it's losing money, if you go to the 5-year chart and it's consistently losing money for its holders over the past years, then it's not a good investment. So that's 101 of dividend investing. If you didn't know that, now you know, and you're a step ahead of 90 other percent of dividend investors out there. So that's why Apple's making the #1 rankings on the list. It's up around 450% in the past 5 years while paying a consistent dividend over time. Now, the second best dividend stock in this entire video is going to be Nintendo. You all know them, you all love them, and you're definitely going to want to stay through this part of the video because this could be a great investment for if you're a long-term investor. So we see they're at a 52-week low. We see they're down 24%. We know they're Nintendo, one of the biggest gaming companies in the world. We see my position, $2,800, 48 shares. It's a honking large position. And if you scroll down, you see the market cap is at 63 billion. And if you think back, what happened, what was it, last week? Microsoft acquiring Activision for how much? 69 billion, 75 billion. So they actually acquired Activision, which is like Call of Duty, God of War, Overwatch, Candy Crush, for $75 billion. And Nintendo currently at the price of $59 per share, currently what it's sitting at in the market, is priced at 63 billion in market cap. So do you think if Microsoft had the opportunity to buy Nintendo for cheaper than Activision, they would have? Of course they would have bought Mario, Nintendo, one of the most beloved franchises of all time. It's obviously because Nintendo knows its worth and it's not selling for anything probably below $100 billion. So that's probably where the true intrinsic value lies within Nintendo, is above $100 billion. You can even see the PE ratio backs that up with a 13 PE ratio, which is fantastic. And you'll also see the dividend yield is a whopping 3.2%, way bigger than Microsoft, way bigger than Apple combined. Right? So we see Nintendo valued at $63 billion. And yeah, Activision has games like Call of Duty and Overwatch, what we talked about. But Nintendo, you know, it has the Mario Brothers, it has Peach, it has Zelda, it has Super Smash Bros, Mario Kart, and it even owns Pokemon. Now, you guys might not know that, but it does own a part of Pokemon. So alone, Pokemon should be valued at over $63 billion. and they have all the rights to the Pokemon games. So that's why you see all the Pokemon games coming out on Nintendo, and obviously all the Mario games coming out on Nintendo also. It was at $80 per share earlier this year. I think $80 per share is a fair intrinsic value, but I think Nintendo could be worth as much as $100 per share in the next 2 to 3 years, which is definitely where I plan to hold it. You can see I'm loaded up on them, $2,800, because I plan to hold long term on them, not only because of the growth I'm going to have over year, but the thing we're talking about in the video, the dividend increases that I'm also going to be getting in Nintendo, is too hard for me to pass up. All right, the next one up on the video, we're gonna have Johnson and Johnson. All right, currently a lot of people know them because of their vaccines, but before the vaccine, the pandemic, they were a well-respected and a well-known dividend company that was consistent over the last 5 years, that raises dividends consistently, that showed a little bit of growth consistently also. Now the dividend yield on this one is 2.5%. The market cap is 436, and the PE ratio is 25. I want to see that PE ratio a little bit closer, under 20, closer to 15, and I probably want to see that market cap closer to 350,000. However, I don't know if we're going to get that. Maybe something, if we get some bad news about a vaccine or something, that can push them down to like that $125 territory on their stock price. Another one that's very similar to J&J is PG, Procter and Gamble. All right, this one I invest in as well, and here you can see the consistent growth over the last 5 years, 93%. We can see them raising their dividends almost every single year. Their dividend is 2.1%. So these are ones, J&J, Procter & Gamble, that I dollar cost average into for my long-term account that I don't plan on touching for 5 years or even longer than that. And I'm just doing a consistent dollar cost average. And they're in the same profile that I actually have, like my S&P 500 and my other ETFs that I dollar cost average into as well. I talked about Microsoft after Apple because you can kind of lump them together. They're pretty much in the same category. You know, they're down a little bit as well, around 10% from highs, and everyone's saying that they're crashing. All right, Microsoft under $300 per share, I think is fair. We'll also see my average cost is $292 per share. I have a reoccurring buy. We've talked about them recently in a video, so I'm not going to go too much in detail. I want to see that PE ratio closer to 25 and that market cap under 2 trillion for me to buy huge lump sums of Microsoft all at one time. We just hit 150,000 followers on Instagram. So thank you guys for all the love and support you have shown sharing my videos to get me to this point and spreading the word as well to help as many people as we can. Of course, that's our goal every time, putting out these free full-length videos where I talk about my in-depth thoughts on stocks. You'll also see that we'll hit my 400th post as we watch this video. All right, so as you're watching this video, I uploaded it, and I'm going to be uploading the little snippet, the preview on my Instagram, which is going to make 400. So we'll hit 400 posts and 150K followers all in the same day. So I'm super excited about that. If you want to join my close friends, message me on Instagram. It's where I post all my buys, my sells, how much I'm buying, what stocks I'm buying, how long I plan on holding, and more detailed information so you're in the alpha loop at all times. All right, comment below what you want to see next. Share this video with a friend because they'll find it helpful. And also subscribe with post notifications if you got this far in the video and you haven't subscribed yet. Hit that bell if you haven't hit that bell yet, so that way you get notified every time I put out a new video. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Remember, don't time the market, buy the market. Peace.